Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Get Good. Today, we're going to talk about getting good at eating donuts. This is a funny topic, but thank you for joining us. And joining me today is Louise. Louise, we're going to talk about donuts today. It's a very exciting topic. Everybody loves donuts.
Sure.
And let's talk about donuts. Tell us what you think about donuts.
What
Louise.
do I think about donuts? Well, I tell you, I didn't know a whole lot about donuts before we thought to sit down and have this conversation. In terms of the history, of course, I know which ones I like and which ones I'm less fond of. But in terms of the history, I was intrigued to read online that there is references to fried dough, which a donut is, as far back as the book of Leviticus in the Old Testament or the Old Covenant.
Is that right?
For some people.
All the way back in the...
All the way back. And I just never thought of it as a donut, to be honest.
Okay.
But then a lot of credit is given to the Dutch for the donut, from what I could see online. And that the nut part, reference to the nut, may have something to do with having added nuts to the batter to help it cook. Because one of the difficulties that was frequently run into is the center would remain raw. And apparently that is also what happened to a young American cook, I guess you would say, on a ship. This would be back, I don't remember his full name, but, he has died in the early 1900s, around 1921, so he was 18 to 1900s.
So let me just show a quick shot of donuts. What are donuts? Well, here's a picture of donuts. These are the glazed ones, and another shot of donuts. These are the ones with sprinkles and nuts on top of it. Give me 1 second. Let me get back to the other screen. There we go.
Well, apparently the story with this young man upon the boat that was cooking for sailors is he had the same problem as the Dutch. The center of his donut would remain raw.
Right.
So he got the idea that he should just cut the raw part out. And this apparently is why donuts famously now have a hole in the middle.
Interesting. I never thought about that. It was a problem in the center, that it remains raw, right? So they cut out the center. Now the entire donut is fully fried.
That's correct.
Okay.
So, of course, now donuts come in many shapes and sizes and flavors. And that includes not having a hole in the middle. But I think the hole in the middle is sort of the trademark definition of a donut.
And of course, they use the middle part too, because in let's say Tim Hortons, right? They have Timbits, right?
Never to be wasted. Yes, Timbits, I guess.
Yeah, Timbits is an example, and I know Krispy Kreme also has their own version of that.
And they call them donut holes.
Donut holes, that's right.
Yes.
Wow, very cool. Wow, there's so much about donuts that I don't know about. Now, of course, nowadays they have different flavors of it. You can put chocolate, you can put caramel, you can have like different jams. And there are these ones too that I noticed that they are filled with something, and they're solid with the inside filled with like cream and stuff like that. It's really, really amazing, and all kinds of fun flavors.
Yes.
Now, regarding donuts, personally, Louise, what's your favorite kind of donuts?
Well, I have to tell you that I am fond of, I like donuts, period, but they're more of a treat because, we don't want to look like too much like the Michelin Man with his round tires in the middle. But one of the ones that I do like is the Krispy Kreme donuts.
Ooh, okay.
Which the RCD is currently featuring in a fundraiser throughout the month of May.
Let me pull out the poster.
And we will be
there you go.
kicking this off with the first pickup for donuts on May the 4th. And you may wonder, why May the 4th? And it's because May the 4th is kind of a play on words with Star Wars. May the Force be with you.
Okay.
Now, we're expanding our fundraiser beyond May the 4th. You can order donuts online on the RCD website. There's an order form there. Yep. They are $16 a box for 12. And you may think, ooh, $16. But when you think about what you would pay per donut in a shop, it's really still a good deal, and it is putting money toward the running of services for persons with disabilities here at the center. And they will be available for pickup. You can choose your week that you wish to pick your donuts up. So I know we've had a good start with May the 4th. So perhaps you would like to pick one of the following Thursdays as your pickup date. And you would be able to come to the center, and we will have the donuts there for you. So please, in picking up on the Star Wars theme, I'm going to call on all Star Warriors to come from your nearest galaxy to the RCD and get your box of donuts.
Fantastic. So they can order through the forms from our website and pick it up on any of the Thursday in May. So that's correct. May 4th, May 11th, May 18th, and May 25th.
That's correct. Yeah.
Fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah, so please, and I must say, part of our discussion here is how to get good at eating donuts. So yes. I'm going to give you my bit of advice. One of the things that people hesitate to buying donuts for is, oh, well, you know, it's a box of 12. I only need 2. That's really what we tell ourselves. But privately, we run back and get another one from the box.
Well, I would eat one every day. One every day for me.
So,
no problem.
What I do is I actually freeze my box of donuts.
Okay.
And I find that the Krispy Kreme particularly freeze well. And try it. They're awesome. Right out of the freezer with a hot cup of tea. And you can break all the social rules and dip your donut.
Okay. Wow.
And it's really good.
Fantastic.
So don't worry, you don't have to eat all 12 at once.
So how do you defrost it?
Oh, I don't even bother.
Oh, just
the
take it out?
The hot tea will, yeah.
Okay. So
plus, the Krispy Kreme donuts are, as if you've had them, they're not a dense donut. They're a light donut. And so, you know, they would defrost quickly, and they defrost really well in hot liquid if you want.
Okay, so you dip it in nice.
I do, yes.
Okay.
But it does defrost easily and stuff as well.
I don't know. I usually buy a box of 6, and I take it home. My wife, myself, and my kid, within 2 days, they're all gone.
Yes.
Just all gone. 6 is nothing between 3 of us, right? So
that's right.
Nice.
So
very cool.
You can put them in your freezer, and you can eat them quickly or slowly, whichever way you like.
Fantastic. I think we are running out of time today. We're hitting our 10th minute mark. Is there anything you want to cover more?
No, I think that covers it. Just please do go ahead and fill in your forms. These are a pre-order. We have given Krispy Kreme store a round number of what we think we're going to get orders for. But don't hesitate to place the order, and if we know in advance, we can adjust that if we don't have enough.
Yep.
So
get those order forms in and enjoy a donut.
Buy a box for yourself. Buy a box for your neighbor.
Yep.
You'll make friends with any neighbors that you've had a fight with over the fence if you give them a box of donuts.
Yep. Donuts solve every single problem. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Louise, for coming on today.
My pleasure.
Thank you, viewers, for sticking around. And we will be back next month. And hopefully, we'll see you with a donut, huh?
Until then, may the 4th be with you.
May the force be with you. Thank you.